people say they're gangsters, they rap about their lifestyle. It's like get gangster music. So we Christians that rap about our relationship with God. So
we just rap.
Just our life.
Everything that happens in everyday life. That's what we talk about from a Christian standpoint.
Yeah, and you all have really experienced quite a bit when you say everyday life.
Yes, yes.
And what was one of the tragic things that actually happened to you all?
Well, man, back in 2003, we were innocent victims of gun violence.
Wow.
One night, we were out visiting a friend, both, just home from school. Just got through finishing a photo shoot for our first EP that we put out. And no gang signs, no words, none of that. A car came past and, they looked at us, we looked at them back. At that point, we was like, it's time to go. They went around into the alley, and next thing we know, 27 shells was on the ground, 18 holes in my car. I got shot in both my legs, my shoulder, my face. He was sitting right next to me, and by the grace of God, he didn't get hit. We managed to pull off, and as we pulled off, the guy stepped in the street and he kept shooting.
What?
Both my back tires went flat. I turned the corner, crashed, trying to get out the line of fire, and we got out the car and we were running. We had to run.
So you were running and had been shot?
Yeah. At the time, I didn't know that I was shot in my legs. I knew I was hitting my face because my face went numb. So that's the only place I knew I was hit at. Our only thing was we got to keep going. We got to keep running. He was there right next to me. If he wasn't sitting next to me, I don't think I would have moved from where the vehicle was parked, because I wasn't in my right mind to move and to keep going and to keep going. And he was right there like, yo, we gotta keep moving,
How far did you all run?
We ran a few blocks. Everywhere we ran, everybody turned their back on us. They ran out of restaurants, and they were behind bulletproof glasses, They ran out of restaurants.
Wait, so you actually telling me that you ran inside of a restaurant and they were...
Yeah, we ran inside. We said they're shooting, and I've never seen any place clear out that fast as us.
I don't even know if we said they shooting. We said help.
Did we say help? No.
I think we said we need help.
But at this time, you bleeding.
Yeah, so we saw the blood bleeding everywhere. Everybody inside ran out. We had people who we thought said they were going to take us to the hospital. When we went to reach for the door handle, pull off. So we went to the only house we seen with lights on, and they wouldn't open the door, but he did say, I called the police. So we kind of hung out in his backyard until we seen the police come.
So what was it? Did you think the guys were still following you all?
We wasn't sure.
It just was running.
That's pretty much.
That's the only thing. My thing was I just wanted to get somewhere where we can get help. That's the only thing that was going through my mind, was get help in any way we can.
So by the time you were in this person's yard, and he said, "Oh, I'll call for you," you started realizing, did you realize then, I've been hit all these times?
No, I didn't
Did
realize.
you notice
He was
it?
hit. I knew he was dripping blood because I was running and I was looking at him. I didn't know exactly where he got hit, but I knew that he got hit. And yeah, when we got to the house, he said, I called the cops. And then we went back to
the restaurant.
Back to the restaurant outside because we saw the cops pull up. And that's when they started cutting his pants open and everything to see exactly how much damage he had taken.
I cannot believe that you were still able.
Yeah.
You were shot twice in both legs.
No, I was shot in my left leg. Came out. Still got a bullet in my right leg. In and out my shoulder, and then I was grazed in the face.
So once you actually got got to the hospital, I know you had to been at this point just furious.
Well. He was a furious one. I was calm. I was actually calm, and I was cool, and you know, and everything, and he was out there just going, you know, crazy, you know.
Yeah, they took me. Actually, what happened when the ambulance took him, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know how bad he was hurt, or if he was hurt at all. So the ambulance took him. The cops took me back over there and was like, hey, "What y'all doing out here? You know, were y'all out buying drugs or whatever?" I'm like, "No, man, we just got shot. You know, whatever." And then they took me back to the police station, and dropped me off. So I still don't know what's happening. So when I got there, when I got to the hospital, that's the first time I was calm. Not really calm, but that's when I had time for anger really to kick in.
Yeah. Because it was all just...
I never got angry. I never got angry. I got to the ambulance, and that was my thing. When the ambulance put up, I was like, they was like, can you need a stretcher? Can you walk? I said, I can walk. Let's go. I got in the ambulance.
Wow.
I was in the ambulance. I was talking to the ambulance driver. You know, I was in there asking him, was he saved? I got to the hospital. I was asking the doctors working on me, were they saved?
Okay.
I was in there praying for the other people that was coming into the emergency room.
That wasn't nothing.
I was no longer worried about me because I knew who had me, and I knew who I was covered by. Okay. So I never got enraged or never got angry because I was like, God got me. He's gonna keep me, you know. And when he came in, I seen him. He was cool and everything. So I was like, you know, it's nothing to worry about, you know.
Okay. Now let me ask you. From that point on, you all went back to. And then I'm definitely going to get you all back on the show because this is definitely a story that a lot of people that didn't hear about it then needs to hear and actually know what it is you all are doing. So you all actually went back to rapping and tell me briefly what made you all, how did you actually get back into it after that happened?
I could just say there was never a moment where we thought about stopping. So it was like, okay, this happened. All right, what's next? So
now at this point, with you actually surviving and able to get back to your normal life, what is it that you all do for other people? And again, this is Sonz of the Most High. And tell me some of the few things.
Well, it was like this. Only a couple things can happen when you are faced